Bruce learns about the Court of Owls and about what it's like to deal with a strong woman, all in this week's episode. Welcome to the heart of the stories we tell. My name is Rob, and tonight I will be reviewing Episode 10 of Gotham, Time Bomb. And oh boy, was there a bomb. This was a pretty sick and twisted episode, all about the ones we love and how they react to the information about us. But all things considered, the entire episode was really just building towards how the season is going to continue in the second half. But for now, let's throw this up and get into specifics. So once again, it's stop. Spoiler time. So I'm still eating crow because Ivy's still doing a G-rated version of the seduction, and I like the pheromones. It was very well done with Alfred. Now, that part of the story, of course, dovetails into the whole Court of Owls, so we're going to skip into what's going on with Penguin and Riddler and Butch, and oh my god, that was sick. And the fact that Tabitha was willing to take that in order to save Butch's life was insane. I really thought he was a dead man. But for all the crap I give the writers of this show, I have to say, they dovetailed this perfectly, because I want you to think about exactly what's going on right now. Butch loves Tabitha, Tabitha loves Butch. We have the entire thing with the triangle between Gordon and Tompkins and the doctor. We have, just to throw into the mix, the fact that Riddler lost the woman of his dreams, the fact that Penguin likes Riddler. All of it comes down to who you want to snog. But romantic love and the love between a man and a woman aren't the only type of love. There's familiar love, too. What would you do for your son? What would you do for your father? Would you go to war with an enemy you knew you couldn't beat just to hurt them before you died, if that meant you could get some level of vengeance for the death of a family member? Then there was the final twist. And what would you do if the person you loved someone else? Would you become a monster? And, of course, what happens if the blood within you was already a monster? But enough about villains. Let's talk about heroes for a minute. Well, I'm going to talk about Catwoman, so anti-hero? Anti-villain? I don't know, whatever. I loved the whole relationship between Bruce and Selina. Like I said, both the actor and the actress are pulling this off beautifully. The introduction of Ivy into the situation just leads to many comical situations. I love the whole, well, what is our relationship? Well, I don't know. It's complicated. I especially like, though, the fact that when push comes to shove, they've got each other's back. Selina knew how to negotiate with those guys, and Bruce knew how to at least act like the tough guy. And you know what? It worked out well, especially with the fact that we now have a common enemy in the Court of Owls. I don't know where they're going with what's kept in that safe. Maybe it is just that I'm forgetting some part of the Court of Owls story, or maybe they've gone off on their own tangent. Either way, next week is going to be interesting, and the fact that next week is also the 4-night crossover for the CW stuff means that I'm going to be, again, not catching this until Wednesday or Thursday when it hits my in-demand. So, for now, I'm just going to say that the episodes are getting better and better, and that the second half of the season are probably going to be way better than this first half, because it's already kicking up to be quite a cluster. Before we go into that, though, I do wonder, what are you guys thinking? What storyline would you like to see them adapt next? Do you want to see a season 4? I personally do. I'm still really enjoying this. And again, like I said before, I think it's best when it goes off canon and goes off and does its own thing. I'm still hoping for young Bruce to be young vigilante with Cat right next to him. So for now, I need you to like, subscribe, and share this video so that we can grow this community, and then join me back here next time as we take a walk through the heart of the stories we tell. Thanks for watching.